So we are taking on this mission of improving neighborhoods and helping families and children. And we call this concept philanthro investing.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good afternoon, Raja Salam. Previously, episode 1809 of the 12-Minute Convos podcast. It's been just 2 years, 1 month, 8 days, 15 hours, and 45 minutes since we last recorded that conversation. That was then. This is now. Raja, how are you doing today?
Happy New Year, my friend. This is 2020, the new decade.
Ooh, we are excited, right? For the next decade forward, right? Happy New Year to you as well.
The best is yet to come.
So what's up? I mean, the last time we spoke, the Mastermind was definitely a focal point in everything that you were doing, wanting to help so many others, right? What's going on? How have things evolved?
I have a new focus. I always had two business, my mastermind business, and I had my real estate business. And I have teamed up at the end of 2019 with one of my former student, became one of the most successful students in my real estate, who was my mentor student, and with him, and have a new mission in 2020 for the new decade. And it is the most exciting mission. Two things that I've been wanting to do my entire life that I haven't been able to do by myself. But now in collaboration with my friend, he's now my partner, and we have a new real estate company with a mission, very different. It's a impact investing, and our mission is to help 10,000 low-income families achieve the American dream of home ownership. And these people are destined to be renters for the rest of their lives. We are changing that. This is a growing problem in America. Almost there is a third world country brewing inside of America, and the middle class is becoming the poor class, and they are the moral fabric of our society. Here is foundation is the home ownership, and there's all kinds of statistics I can give you where a renter versus a homeowner. So we are taking on this mission of improving neighborhoods and helping families and children. And we call this concept philanthro investing.
How are you making that possible? Yeah, how are you making it possible for others?
Exactly. Beautiful. This was concept developed coined by my friend Ivan from Argentina. And he's someone that I'm going to recommend that you have a conversation in the future. Brilliant and young man. Philanthro investing is how we're doing it. A philanthropist does human welfare without expecting anything. An investor focuses on return. So we have combined the two, and we are going after asking the investment community, instead of doing speculative investment and going to the stock market or casinos, to invest in these low-income housing with us and helping these families while getting 8 to 12% return on their money. So we have the entire thing as a turnkey, hassle-free opportunity for investors, and we have become Inc. 500, one of the fastest growing companies in this niche and last year. And we were also recognized by another global media company in UK as the 2019 best community investment program and also the best impact investing program of the entire 2019.
Wow, that's amazing, Raja. Wow.
It really is. So this is, Angel, it's one thing, and how we're doing it is this mission is bigger than us, all of us. So we have a philanthro investor, are the investors who are coming in to buy these homes, and they become the bankers to these poor people, or working poor, we call them. And so they become homeowners and they get a double-digit return on their money, and we manage the entire thing for the investors. And we find these investors through what we call our ambassadors. And these ambassadors are people who believe in our mission, and they are helping us finding these investors, because everybody wants to retire and make double-digit return. So we're making those possible because this investment is backed by real estate. So this is not speculative. This is what we call steady Eddie. And these ambassadors, was my other dream, that can I create a program? Can I create a game where all my family and friends and colleagues from around the world can play this game with me and become financially free? And Angel, this is what we have accomplished through the ambassador program. Is when I do presentations and there are two groups of people, one group of people says, yes, I have the money, because it takes minimum $120,000 to do the investment. For $120,000, they get 3 homes. And another group of people, our average investor has 8 homes, but minimum they need to get started with 3. That requires 120. Another group of people said, look, I don't have the 120, but I love your mission, I want to help. So those become ambassadors, and they help us find these investors, and they get handsomely rewarded. And the best part of those people, ambassadors, and they can be full-time, part-time, or what we call hobby ambassadors, meaning once in a while they can just refer us one. And if they do full-time or part-time, the full-time they can make 6-figure income. And they can be anywhere in the world. So this has also become a licensed opportunity, because people all over the world, they want income, passive residual income in US dollars. So we are that company, and we have already sold. This is a licensing opportunities. We sold the licensing rights to Canada, to Mexico, the Netherlands, and there are a few other countries that we're in negotiations with. We sold in the United States. We sold the Utah, where I'm the founder, and then we sold California, and we're in negotiation with Florida. So each state will be sold independently as licensing, and so they will be developing those, and their people around the world, all they have to do is find an investor, and we do all the work. That's what's loving, that we have the system, the back end, that just refer us, and here's the beauty of it. For those ambassadors, if somebody invests in 3 houses, the truth is they don't stop at 3. They go to 8, they go to 10, they go to 30. And if you refer one person, that person is your investor for life. So we do after you introduce, you don't have to do anything. So for the rest of this person's life, if next year they buy another property, or 2 years from now they buy another one, or 10 years from now they buy another 10 properties, you get a check, because the computer tracks who the sponsor was, who the sponsoring ambassador was. So this is one of the things that I've been able to do all my life, an honest opportunity. And the back office, as I said, we are very, very strong in our back office with this opportunity. And on the front end is these ambassadors are finding investors, to doing presentations, one-on-one meetings, and asking that, look, we're not here to sell you investments. We're not here to do real estate. We have a mission of helping 10,000 families achieve the American dream of homeownership. Will you help us with this mission? But not for free. For helping us, you'll get handsomely rewarded, either as an investor or as an ambassador, and hopefully both. Because the ambassadors also, once they make money, they want to create passive residual income for them. So that's my primary focus for 2020, and to build this global team of ambassadors and finding founders in each country. And also, I'm doing the mastermind events that we talked about last time, that I do my annual mastermind cruise. So all of those are coming in. They're very synergistic, because all the mastermind members are highly successful people, and they're coming to invest in this because it's completely hands-free and hassle-free investment for them. And they just tell us, where do you want us to send your check every month?
Oh, that's great. For those listening, where's the best place for them to connect with you?
The best place to connect with me is roger@rogersalam.com.
That's wonderful. Well, I love how that has evolved, my friend, in terms of the mission that's connected with that. Break something up for me, though. So the person who is doing the $120,000 for the first 3 homes,
Yes.
He's being paid off of the income that comes from what would have been a mortgage, right? For the individuals that's taking the property. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you're the investor. You give us 120,000. We
Right.
give you 3 homes, and then we find three people who wants to own these houses. These are the low income people. So when they buy these houses, say let's say so each home is $40,000. That's what you paid. We will sell it to these homeowners, let's say for $60,000, but the house is actually worth $80,000. So these homeowners will have $20,000 equity in the house, and these houses we buy from the banks, the foreclosed homes in bulk, and these homes requires work. They need painting, they need this work. So those homeowners that we select, they do the work themselves, and we make their down payment only $2,000 so they can afford it. And typically, Angel, the rent that these people were paying is around $1,050 average rent. So with us, the payment for this house is around $500. So they're saving 500 people, $500 a month. So I tell people that these are poor people, but they're not stupid people. They just realized that, oh, I can save $500 a month, and only for $2,000, I can actually own it instead of every month pay $1,000 and rent, and down the drain, the money goes, I have nothing to show for. So they said, I can do all the work myself.
That's great. Yeah.
So they do the work, and that's why it's working, because the pride of ownership, this is not low-income renters that they trash these houses. These are owners. So they take pride of their home, their neighborhood, the children that are now going to the school, they're stable. It is changing the fabric of society.
Oh, that's amazing. Again, well, 12 minutes, unfortunately, it goes by so quickly, but my friend, wow, well done in terms of your service for humanity. It's a great pleasure. It's inspirational that you're making your words into actions. You're not just speaking, right? You're not just talking, you're taking action and helping so many other people, Roger. Again, a great pleasure.
Angel, we have clients in 13 countries already doing this, and we have helped over almost 500 families have become homeowners through this program already.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I've never heard anything like it, my friend, and it's just brilliant. I think it's brilliant. So again, well done. Again, amazing audience. You can connect at roger@rogersalam.com. Roger, again, a great pleasure, my friend. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.